Hey guys, thanks for watching. Now, if you follow my page, you probably already know that I tell stories for a living. And you probably also realize that I really love my job. I mean, my favorite thing about it is just getting to meet so many different kinds of people from different walks of life and hearing their stories. I mean, people invite me into their homes on the best days of their lives. How did you feel when her face popped up on the computer screen?
I was absolutely shocked. I'm still shocked today. I cannot believe it happened. It's something I've been writing into the show for 5 years.
You really don't think you're a hero?
No, I just think I'm just a regular guy out here, just trying to serve the community, that's all.
Of course, I also talk to people on the worst days of their lives.
He always had a heart for people, God knows. God knows.
So there are a lot of up and downs with this job, but I honestly couldn't imagine doing anything else. And I know, and I'm sure you all know, that everybody has their own unique story. Everyone's got a story. And I don't usually share personal stuff about my life on social media, especially not on my work social media. But I did want to share a part of my story with you guys, just because I feel like it might be able to help some people watching. So I've had a very difficult past few months. So my mom and I were really, really close. We talk almost every day on the phone, but I'll never forget this one conversation. She called me on May 23rd, and she said, "Kelly, are you sitting down?" And I was like, "Mom, what's wrong? What's going on? Like, who died? Like, something bad is happening." And she tells me she has breast cancer. Now, to hear the strongest woman that I know tell me that she's sick, it shook me to my core. My mother is a nurse. She's literally the toughest woman I know. She's never sick. I mean, cancer is just a really scary word. It turns out that she hadn't had a mammogram in several years. She just, didn't go, which, I mean, this shows how important it is to make sure you are keeping up with that and, checking on your health. But she got the news, and she's okay. She so far has had a successful surgery. She's now undergoing radiation, and by the grace of God, my mother is going to be okay and get through this breast cancer. But I mean, for those of you who don't know, I'm from the New York City area. My family is all there, and just, the fact that I have to be so far away and I couldn't be there with her through this was really hard. I mean, in the past 5 years, I've moved from state to state 3 times. Started my career in rural Nebraska, then went to the Panhandle of Florida, and now I'm here in Raleigh, North Carolina. So, that just made it hard. My mom is doing okay, so that's like really, really good news, and like obviously feeling better about that. But then on June 30th came the next bombshell. I got a phone call and found out that one of my best friends, one of the most amazing people I've ever known, took her own life. Her name was Stephanie Goot. She was beautiful, hilarious, witty, just the most fun, like just such a fun person, and just always down for an adventure. I mean, she really lived her life to the fullest, I can say that. And, I'm still so heartbroken. I'm still devastated, as we all are. We're still all struggling to understand why someone so beautiful and someone so full of life would take her own. And, that just goes to show how complicated mental health is and how it needs to be talked about more. I mean, I, watch all these celebrity suicide news, on the news, on the national news. I watch 13 Reasons Why, and I see that it's like obviously just so, prevalent and happening all over, but I never thought that my life would be personally touched by it. I mean, none of us had any idea. None of us saw it coming. I mean, Stephanie was hilarious.
I've never looked better with my braces down.
I'm gonna wear braces? Ooh,
Yes.
that is the
But
ugliest
it's
shit
actually
ever.
kind of cute.
No, it is not.
Like water on my lips.
She was outgoing. She was smart. She was gorgeous. She was talented. She was an artist. I mean, she had everything going for her. But it just goes to show that you never know what someone's going through, and you need to check on your friends, check on your family. People are struggling, and you might not have any idea. I mean, I replay every conversation we've had recently over and over in my head. I keep rereading text messages that she sent me, just trying to understand what I missed, and just wishing that she would have known that I would have done anything to keep her here. I just want to stress again, like, how important it is to check on your friends, check on your family, make sure that people know that you're there, and if you are struggling, if you are having thoughts of suicide, get help. Tell a friend, tell a family member, tell someone that you trust. They're not going to think you're crazy. They're not going to judge you. People love you, and no one wants to lose you, and it's the most painful thing ever to lose someone you love to that. So please, there are resources out there. If you're struggling, please tell someone and get some help. I'll always miss Stephanie, and I'll never ever forget her, but I just want to, I guess, help, spread this message out as much as I can, because I don't want anyone else to have to go through what my friends and I and what Stephanie's family have had to go through since we lost her. So obviously that was really tough. I mean, I'm still not over it. I don't think I'm ever going to be completely over it. I went back to New York, and I went to her wake and her funeral, and it's been hard. I mean, I miss her all the time. I still talk to her. I think about her. And I've needed her, especially lately, because just last week I got some news that really, really made my world feel like it was crumbling. So last Thursday I found out that I have cancer. I have cancer. 27 years old. Never in my life would I think at 27 years old that a doctor would tell me there's a tumor growing inside of me. Like, I know how common cancer is, and I knew that maybe at some point in my life I would have to face it. And I've known people, so many people, friends and family, who've gone through it, but I don't know. I thought I was healthy. I thought I had my life on track. I have everything planned out. And now this shock is completely unexpected. I don't know that much yet. I'm having some tests done at Duke. So they're trying to figure out if it's spread and what stage it's in. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated as I know more. And I'm going back to New York City on Monday to go to Sloan Kettering, which is a really great cancer hospital. At first I was thinking of staying with Duke, but I got into Sloan Kettering, and I think that it'd probably be best for me to go through this home in New York with my family. So I think that's probably where I'm gonna go get treatment. But I just wanted to really stress how important it is to check on your health, even if you're young, even if you've never been sick, even if you've never had any issues. I mean, I told you my mom's story, ladies, get your mammograms. And my story is get your pap smears regularly. I had an abnormal pap smear. I had an abnormal pap smear 3 years ago when I was in Panama City Beach, and they did a colposcopy and a biopsy, and they said everything was normal, nothing to worry about, it's not cancer. They told me to come back again in 6 months, and like a fool I didn't go back to the gynecologist again, I think for more than 2 years. I had another abnormal pap. They told me though still it wasn't a big deal, it wasn't super concerning. They said that I had some abnormal cells, but it was just pre-cancer, and they were going to be able to do a simple surgery and get rid of everything. I had the surgery a few weeks ago. They took another biopsy, and they found the tumor. I mean, it's crazy. It's apparently super rare for someone my age to get cervical cancer. But anyway, I wanted to highlight how important it is to take care of yourself, get your mammograms, get your pap smears, get whatever kinds of tests and checkups you need, whatever, just don't skip your doctor's appointments. Don't not get a test because you're scared, because trust me, you're going to be better off finding out early and having the information than waiting and putting it off like I did or like my mom did. I also wanted to make this video because recently a lot of journalists have not been treated with the respect that they deserve. I just want to remind all of you watching right now that I am much more than just a member of the media. Yes, I'm a journalist, but I'm also a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm a friend, I'm a granddaughter, I'm a girlfriend, I'm a hard worker. I'm someone who's just trying to make a difference through storytelling. I'm someone who wants to help other people who don't have a voice be heard. I'm not insensitive. I'm not trying to make your lives more difficult. I know that we have to approach people on some pretty difficult and dark days, but I want you to know that I'm empathetic and I feel you, and we all go through things. And I know, at the end of the day, we're all just human. If I've learned anything over these past few months, it's that life is short. Don't hold grudges. Let the little things go. Don't, get caught up in stupid fights. Tell the people that you love them, and tell them often. Be kind. Go out of your way to be kind to the people that you love, but also the people that annoy you. Be kind to strangers. Be kind to, anyone that you see. Just everyone could use it. We are all just humans in the end, and a little kindness goes a long way. It goes a lot further than you might think. So for everyone who's watched my stories, for everyone who I've met along the way in my career, all the people who have helped me on difficult days, for all the people who have shared their stories with me, for anyone who's just showed me a little bit of kindness, I just want to thank you. Thank you for being there for me, and I hope I can be there for you too one day, and I hope I can pay it forward and return the favor to someone else. I will be going on medical leave from work here soon. I'm not sure exactly when or for how long. I know I'm going to be having a pretty major surgery, and I'm not sure what other types of treatment I'm going to have. I should know more this week and next week, so I'll definitely keep you guys updated. But I love all of you, and the more prayers, the better. My mom always said there is power in prayer, and I believe that. I just want to close by saying, I know firsthand that sometimes life can throw one thing after another at you, and sometimes the pile on just feels like it's way more than you can take, but you're stronger than you think, and you're a lot braver than you think, and we can all overcome anything, just don't give up.